Okay, you have to identify yourself.
You need
It's
to
required by
identify
law. It
yourself.
doesn't matter if you're
I don't have to identify myself.
Yes,
I don't have to say one
Yes,
damn thing
you
to
do.
you.
That's fine.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I have the right to remain
Because
silent.
guess what? Maybe you're not the owner, and we don't know that. If this was your house, you would want us to investigate, right? If people are hanging around your house, maybe you're some random person. I don't know that.
Maybe I am.
Okay, so we're going to figure that out.
I will show you my driver's license.
Perfect.
I will not give it to you.
Okay, you need that.
There it is.
Your name, your date of birth, and your address.
Sir,
Hey.
I told you I wasn't giving it to you.
Well, I took it.
Okay, we're gonna put these in custody now.
On November 29, 2022, the Ogden Police Department in Utah went to a house after a neighbor called about a notice on the door, thinking it was a foreclosure. They were worried that people might be trying to live there without permission. But it turned out the sign wasn't about foreclosure. It was from the health department and only applied to the basement because of a chemical problem. The elderly couple who owned the house explained this to the police. Sadly, even after the explanation, it seems some officers didn't understand the situation or chose to ignore it. This suggests they might not have wanted to admit they were wrong about it being a foreclosure notice. It's concerning that even after looking at the sign, some officers didn't get the right information or chose to ignore it. It seems more likely that the officer was focused on getting the occupant's identification and wasn't interested in doing their job properly.
Hey.
What can I do for you, sir?
So are you guys supposed to be here?
Supposed to be where?
This house.
Our kid just came from the garage.
Your kid came from the garage.
I just came from the garage.
Yeah, is this your residence?
Yeah, that's my house. That's my garage.
Okay,
What are you doing?
we got a complaint that this house was foreclosed on.
No, the house isn't foreclosed on.
Alright. You guys mind hanging tight for a second?
Well, I've got to go.
Where you gotta go? What's that?
What difference does that
It's closed
make
to
where I gotta
occupancy.
go?
So yeah, you guys should not be here.
What do you mean I should
So
be?
there's a closed to occupancy.
I was back in the back.
Well, for this property,
No, it doesn't
closed
say
for.
that.
Yes, it does. It's on the front door. Partner just told me that. Hey, shut your car off.
No.
We need to get this settled,
No.
sir.
You're trespassing.
No, get out of the car. Come on. Come on. Out of the car.
Now, what's with you?
We're getting down to what's going on here, all right? We got a call.
I am leaving. I've got a place to go.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We got this to take care of right now.
What is this?
Where's...
Am I under arrest?
No, sir.
Then am I free to go?
No, you are not free to go. You are detained right now. We're trying to investigate.
If I'm
So,
not under
what is your
arrest,
name?
I'm free to go.
No, you are not. You are detained right now for investigation.
For what?
Ma'am,
What investigation? For hell's sakes, you dumb shit!
if you stop yelling, I'm trying to explain to you. We got a complaint from the neighbor. Said his house has been foreclosed on. No one should be here.
It has
You
not
guys
been-
are here.
It
And
has-
there is a no occupancy sign on the door as per my partner there.
There is a sign on the door.
So
And what
you
makes you think I've been in there?
that's the property. No trespassing.
Yes, that's my sign I put up.
So you're the owner of this property.
I am.
What is your name? You got a driver's license on you.
I do.
Can I get that from you?
I'm not driving.
You were just driving.
Not on
I
the
need to-
streets.
Sir, ma'am, I need you to stand over there.
Okay, you have to identify yourself.
You need
It's
to
required by
identify
law. It
yourself.
doesn't matter if you're
I don't have to identify myself.
Yes,
I don't have to say one
Yes,
damn thing
you
to
do.
you.
That's fine.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I have the right to remain silent.
Because guess what? Maybe you're not the owner, and we don't know that. If this was your house, you would want us to investigate, right? If people are hanging around your house, maybe you're some random person. I don't know that.
Maybe I am.
Okay, so we're going to figure that out.
I will show you my driver's license.
Perfect.
I will not give it to you.
Okay, you need that.
There it is.
Your name, your date of birth, and your address.
Sir,
Hey,
I told you I wasn't giving it to you.
well, I took it.
handcuffs.
When the police asked for his driver's license, the owner said he would show it but not give it to them. However, the officer took it from him, even though in Utah, you're only required to show it, not hand it over. according to Utah Title 53-3217. The man, Mr. Breen, tried to get his license back, but the police used too much force. They pushed him against his car and eventually threw him to the ground, causing serious injuries. During the incident, Mr. Breen kept saying he never intended to give them his license, while the officer kept telling him not to grab him. At the same time, Mr. Breen's distressed wife screamed, saying he was sick and even declared he was dead as he was being handcuffed on the ground. Fearing for what was happening, the wife ran to a nearby church, where they were originally headed before the unjustified stop occurred.
Get on your knees and stand you up, all right? 1, 2, 3, stand up, sir. All right.
Okay, you got my driver's license, you know who I am.
You know,
Put them on the hood of our car or have our. We're gonna have to give them a call for some of the water. Just move out of the way. For my body.
What are you doing?
we're coming out this way. Coming out this way.
Now, where'd she run off to?
What's that?
Where'd she go? I don't know.
So, if this house was foreclosed on, you're
No,
not
it
supposed to
isn't.
be here.
It's not foreclosed on.
All right.
I pay the taxes on it, and it's not foreclosed.
Okay. So since you're saying this is your residence, are you the owner,
I am the
renter?
owner.
Your name's on the deed?
It is.
Okay.
It's under a trust, and I am the trustee.
Alright, go.
Can you wait with him for a second? We're gonna pull our car up.
Yep.
And that's where she is. Can you give me my license back, please?
In a second. Reason to confer. We are going to cite you with interference with an officer.
I'm not going to accept that.
That's fine. You don't need to sign. We have between 5 and 14 business days. Contact the courts to get it set up, to get it taken care of. No sooner than 5 business days, no later than 14 business days.
Doesn't that say this is not an information and will not be used in information without your permission?
No, this is
Doesn't
your
it say
citation.
that?
This is your citation.
You don't have to sign.
You don't have to sign.
It's not an admission of guilt.
Yeah, it's not an
just
admission of guilt. It's
acknowledging
just saying you'll acknowledge, you'll contact the courts to get it taken care of. Like I said, no sooner than 5 business days, no later than 14.
Would you read that bottom right there for
What do you
me?
need? Right here?
No, further down. Read that, please.
This citation is not information, will not be used as information without your consent. If an information is filled and you're provided a copy of the court, you must appear court on or before the time set on this citation. If you fail to appear to court, an issue warrant will be
Okay,
issued for your
so
arrest.
I want an information. That's what I'm saying. I'm
So,
not accepting
like I
it.
said, no sooner than 5 business days, no later than 14 days. If you wait longer than 14 days, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. I recommend contacting the court.
Why did you come here in the first place?
Well, I told you why, Mr.
We
Green.
told you why
You
we
said
came.
this place is foreclosed, and you know it isn't.
Just get the cuffs.
Yeah. All right.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Not gonna fight when these come off, are you?
Fight?
Hey, just,
How the hell am I going to fight? I'm a 78-year-old man.
just grab the post right there, Mr. Green.
What?
Get this handcuffs
Grab
off
your
you.
post. Get the
Pull out
cuffs
the
off.
post. We don't want you to fall.
Mr. Brim got hurt by the Ogden police in Utah. He ended up with a permanently damaged shoulder, cuts on his face and head, and bruises all over his body. The police charged him with interfering with an officer, but later Mr. Brim admitted he might have been too confrontational. Even though he was upset that night, it's not illegal to express your feelings to the police. It's protected by the Constitution. In the video, you can't see Mr. Brim grabbing the officer, but you hear the cop saying, "Don't grab me," repeatedly. It seems like the officer is trying to make it look like Mr. Brim did something wrong by saying it out loud for the camera. This is a tactic that some officers use to build a case and justify excessive force. A lawsuit has been filed, but the Ogden police claim they did nothing wrong. And as of now, we're still waiting for the outcome, so subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. So when I get updates, I will share them with you. And remember, it's important to record the police, know your rights, and seek justice through legal means.